Hello and welcome to the Lion's Den with Stephen Carr. Today's show is MAGA Populism and the Fight for America. Today we're going to be talking about Stacey Garrity. We're going to be talking about keeping Doug Mastriano off the ballot, keeping Josh Shapiro away from uh, winning. Excuse me. And we're going to be talking about November 4th, judge reattentions and November 4th judge reattentions and voting no 5 times and what the populist movement needs to do in Pennsylvania to win and to help Stacey Garrity win and to help make candidates across the ballot win in November and so forth. And the fight begins and continues to continue as we go into um, November 4th and 2026 election. First of all, foremost, if you're not haven't subscribed to my channel, click the green button on the channel below on Rumble and follow along. And I always post descriptions and show notes and call to actions at the bottom of the video for people to follow along with. So you can do that and so forth. So while I'm typing in here, so we're going to get ready and go into this. And Stephen, and then I'm going to show you. Then, first of all, the first thing we need to do is people need to start paying attention to elections in every single election, getting out and voting in 2025, November 4th, so we can vacate these criminal judges who have shredded your election integrity, who denied of election fraud in 2020 election, who overturned sexual predator convictions in Commonwealth court cases, who enjoy catalytic pensions. The longer they stay in office, the more money they get. And what else? They voted to shut down your schools and your businesses. They voted to shut down your churches and take away your religious freedom, your livelihood. In 2020, they voted to make you wear a mask in 2020 and kick the Green Party off the ballot in 2020, said bye to democracy. They voted to what else they voted to? They voted to extend mail-in ballots 3 days past Election Day in 2020. And here we are in 2024, still using mail-in ballots, still using the machines, and now we got early in-person voting as well. We got to continue to keep fighting, because every day is going to be a fight to save our republic, to save our commonwealth, to save our constitutional republic, to save our schools, to save our county, and so forth. If that means running for office, whether it be local, county, district office, or federal office, or whatnot. Pay attention to the news, pay attention to what's going on, pay attention to the podcasts that I put up and the information that I put in the podcast and so forth. But we must continue to fight every single day to gain momentum and to keep pushing forward and so forth. And it starts at the precinct level. Yeah. In fact, why I keep saying this because this is where the real populist movement begins. It begins by ordinary people like you and me running to become precinct committeemen for the local county GOP or state committee people to help candidates to get on the ballot in the primary election and support them. And so it's there, and it's real political power. Why do I say that? Because precinct committeemen vote on state party leadership. Vote on county party leadership, and then county party leadership votes on state party leadership, and state party leadership votes on national party leadership. In fact, I have it right here for you. This is what it looks like. You have the power. The voters have the power to elect us. Then we elect and vote on these. And then they'll vote on this. And then they'll vote, and then the precinct committee also vote on state convention delegates. And then the national committee, the national committee ones. Oh, sorry guys. National committee ones, as you can see. So what power does the voters actually have, though? The voters actually have no power unless you were a elected member of the precinct of the Republican Party. And I can show you that here. Hold on. This is power. Precinct committeemen, voters elect all party chairs directly or electors of. Elect voters, no. Elect electors of state convention delegates. Precinct committeemen, voters, no. Elect electors of state parties or the RNC members. Precinct committeemen, yes. Voters, no. Get access to party get out the votes software. Precinct committeemen, yes. Voters, no. Elect those who write party bylaws, who write party platforms. Precinct committeemen, voters, no. Precinct committeemen are the party. Voters are only voters. As I've been saying, no precinct committeemen, no precinct committeemen, no Republican Party. It is that simple. And why is it? Got to fill the seats with conservative America firsters. This is where the MAGA grassroots in Pennsylvania can start. This is where it's happening because they're purging MAGA America firsters. The establishment is purging them. They're kicking them out. They're suspending them and so forth. And it's egregious. And I think I have one for you. I might not. Okay. Oh yeah, it's right here. Look at this. Right here, Pennsylvania GOP Party Purge Alert. The Republican Committee of Allegheny County ousted Carmen Brown, a fierce MAGA committee woman from Pittsburgh, in yet another blatant attack on grassroots female conservatives. This follows the GOP oustings of Nancy Pasovich and Melanie Patterson, with many others being targeted through the intimidation by attempting to diminish and ultimately silence the MAGA committee women. Many others remain anonymous to avoid further bullying from the party they're fighting to save. The establishment's suppression tactics are out of control. There's many others being purged from the PA GOP, from the county GOPs, and we need to start continuing to fill the seats. It only takes 10 signatures to run in 2026 for a county committee person, and I'm not sure for state committee person, but we need to get out there and run like your heart's desire. This is where we take control of the party. This is we the people. This is where the Constitution says that we the people, and where we can vote in new institutions and new and new guards interrupt the old guards, and so forth. This is all about us, we the people. This is how you become politically active in your GOP, in your county and your state. This is where it all starts. Why do we need to be? And here's the problem. In 2008, well over half the Republican Party's local committee volunteer voting slots were vacant, and in 2010, all the way down to 2012, all the way down to 2022, whose fault is it? It's people like you who are not getting involved in their local GOP, who need to start getting involved in their local GOP. This is what the party looks like now: has strength, ideologically split, no message, no ground game, GOTV capability, 200,000 precinct committeeman seats, vacant, as you can see. What can the party look like? This is what the party could look like. It could look like 100% strength and 75% conservative, 400,000 precinct committeeman seats. We need to start getting involved in your local GOP and state GOP. We need to outnumber the moderates with the conservatives. Another one, if I can get to come up, is this one. There you go. The Republican Party at war with itself. This is what it looks like now. 200,000 vacants, 100,000 others. 100,000 Trump PCs, 100,000 others. This is what we could look like. A united Republican Party with a 75% Trump majority and at full strength. At 100%, 100,000 others, 2,000 Trump PCs. State committees, national committees, state committees, county committees, local committees, all the way up to the top. Local action affects national action. You need to start getting involved in your GOP. This is where the real MAGA movement begins, guys. When you step up and do it. Then there's this one. Oh, second, hold on. Okay, so. There we go. So, consider. Oh, I just had it. There it is. Oh, that's not it either. Right there it is. Conservatives could be politically powerful if they united and organized inside the Republican Party committees where they live to fill the 200,000 vacant Republican Party precinct committee seat slots in their own voting precincts. That's half of the whole number of 400,000 slots to take over the control of the party from the establishment, fake Republican do-nothing imposters running it now. Where you step up. We need to step up and get involved in voting, get involved in your Republican Party and your conservative organizations, and most importantly, here. Who do we fill these slots with? We fill them with America First National Defense supporters, Second Amendment supporters, anti-mandatory vaccinations, build the wall, anti-mask, America First audits, hand counting paper ballots, elect better school boards, America First foreign policy, right to life, tax enough already, all unite in local Republican Party committees to get out the vote for the best conservative primary election candidates so they win. What else? Then you have this. President Trump endorsed the precinct strategy. As you can see, if you can't see it, it's right here. It says, just heard about an incredible effort underway that will strengthen the Republican Party precinct strategy to list in America First Patriots. If President Trump endorsed this thing, then a lot of people are going to start doing it. And he did. What else? Can I show you? So let's get back to 2026 election. So Stacey Garrett, he just unanimously won the straw poll for the Southwest for the Southwest caucus straw poll endorsement. In fact, I have it right here for you. Huge news from Val Biancocello. Huge news for Garrity for PA tonight as she wins the PA GOP Southwest Caucus straw poll. 57-2. She is on her way to a statewide endorsement vote. Stacey Garrity will be an outstanding governor of Pennsylvania. So there's that for you. But there's also one thing I wanted to show you, and this is how, I don't know if I can do it anymore, but see if I can get it up. So we will go to X real quick. Oh no, we don't need to go to X actually. Let me go to screen recordings. You got me. Okay, so nobody can read this shit. No wonder. Fuck, this messed up. Okay, I gotta do this all over again.